Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single video. So in an interview with Fox 411, Teen Mom OG star Farrah Abraham thanked Trump for all of the successes of her business. In fact, she claimed that Trump being in power improved all of her businesses. And I was kind of like reading this interview thinking, Farrah, your businesses have been open for all of like 30 seconds. How has Trump's presidency helped boost, revenue for you? I think that's just her talking, having diarrhea of the mouth as per usual. Another thing that this brought me back to was the second episode of this season of Teen Mom OG when Farrah was scolding her daughter Sophia for complaining about having older nannies. Farrah said that there's no racism, ageism, sexism, or discrimination allowed or tolerated in their family. And aren't those things kind of the backbone of the Trump campaign? You tell me. And in other Farrah news, People TV recently spoke to her about her on and off again relationship with Simon, which as usual, Farrah claims is non-existent, even though she seems to portray it as otherwise on social media channels like Snapchat and Instagram as recently as a couple of days ago. So in light of Farrah claiming to be single, the interviewer asks her, okay, so if you were searching for a man, what would you be looking for in, your next partner? And so Farrah says that her next boyfriend has to be as adverse as she is. And so when she said that, I was sitting there like, see, I know the word adverse, but I don't know about using it in this context, as something that you look for in a person, because usually when I hear the word adverse, I'm thinking of adverse driving conditions, adverse weather, adversity that people face, as they try to make their way up corporate America or in sports and different things like that. But at the same time, I was like, okay, listen, I slept in a little bit today. Maybe the definition of adverse was changed. There could have been a press conference that I just missed out on because I slept in. This could be my mistake. So I took my ass on over to dictionary.com and I searched the word adverse, and this is what it said: preventing success or development, harmful or unfavorable. Classic fucking Farrah. So this is the whole entire quote that she had to say about what she was looking for in a person. And I quote, "If I find somebody who's just understanding of adversity and I find a man who is equally adverse, then that is the best thing for me to be partnered with. They can't be jealous and they can't stop my career. With Simon, when I met him, I stopped doing my tours and stopped traveling. He has his own reasons for fights and arguments that I couldn't deal with, so I stopped some things." Does Farrah sound like, to anyone else, does Farrah not sound like an ESL person who speaks into the microphone, into like Google Translate in order to form English sentences? Like, it's really, really shocking to realize that English is this girl's one and only language and she still just manages to fuck it up every time she opens her mouth. If you, like me, are curious to see Farrah's next boyfriend or her next journey in the dating scene, you'll be happy to know that she is actually working on a reality show surrounding her dating life. No word yet on whether or not she's just going to be guest starring on like a dating show, kind of like she did with Millionaire Matchmaker last year, or she's going to get her own kind of standalone show. Would any of you guys also like to see her on a show kind of like Flavor of Love or I Love New York? I feel like she would be absolutely hilarious for it. That would be comedic gold. So let's hope that happens. Anyway, you guys, that is your little hint of Farrah tea for the day. I think I might actually have one more Farrah video coming up either later today or tomorrow. But anyway, leave all your thoughts and opinions on this crazy, crazy girl in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. You can also like this video, subscribe for more, feel free to share it with your friends as well, and follow me across social media where I do love chatting with you. That's all for now, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.